This is kind of funny. In the 9th hour, Jesus screams out, God, God, why have you forsaken me? And then dies. And, God, his father, sacrificed him, his top salesperson, to motivate the rest of you, to mobilize or something. This is like an image that is, easy to see. You're going to sacrifice your best guy, your number one and only son, like I'm the devil himself, and I have my son Damien, who's doing reverse speech with me and flipping people out. You'll see him saying, I'm the devil himself and shit like that. And it's kind of funny, It's sort of like, to be a king, you need to have an heir to your throne. So don't tell me Jesus is a king. He didn't have an heir to his fucking throne. He'd be like a prince, And don't tell me that when his father died, his father's eternal. So that's kind of funny, right? He'd be more like a prince, So I step up here publicly on gallons of blood as the prince of darkness with an heir to my throne. In a mythical sense, Jesus the carpenter, they rubbed in your face, baby Jesus grew up to be a fucking carpenter, okay? And here I am, the devil, raised up, here I am now. In a blink of an eye, I went from fucking YouTube videos, Quasi-Luminous, which turns out to be Samael is out, the angel of death, there's no way to fuck it up, Braun, guardian of the grail, Mark, Akuma, pun of the devil, nah, no way. It's clear who holds the Spear of Destiny, or rather, who is the Spear of Destiny. And it is what it is. Jesus can't save you. Jesus turns out to be the sun above your fucking head. And it's conscious. And I stare at it every day, telling it, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth and release us all from bondage, motherfucker. Hook me up with some knowledge. And, it is what it is. That's what's empowering me to stand here and see all this shit. 2 Corinthians 4:4. Fuck you. The universe is mine. It tells you right there. All you need to swear to the Bible. It's on all your fucking mind. Forget it. There's no intelligent life in the universe at all. If there was, they'd be side by side like superheroes with me. 144,000 thick, filled up in a book of life. And it doesn't cost money, worship, or advice. I don't want nothing from you. You're in the book of death for the right reason. You're never spoke a single truth. You taught your children only lies. Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, that they evolved from monkeys, that they're an accident. For heaven's sakes, you have no soul. You see this craze on YouTube? People buying these cursed boxes and opening them up, making videos, hoping to get possessed by a demon or something, by a malevolent spirit. And this is kind of funny. You're the one who's caught in the box right now. I know where the exit is. Satan's got you the way out. The angel of death is going to find you. I will fix that shit. Believe. It is what it is, motherfucker. I open up the book of life with my own blood. It has 144,000 names.
This is where we store all the vapors and entities and slimers that we trap. Very simple, really. A loaded trap here. Open, unlock the system, insert the trap, release, set your entry grid, neutralize your field, and the light is green, the trap is clean. Ghost is incarcerated here in our custom-made storage facility.
You'll see people throw this idea at you that I'm going to do this blood over intent as an experiment to see if it's real or fake. And I'll tell you flat out, for the life of the flesh is in the blood to make an atonement for your filthy soul. You're either dead or alive. Like Bloody Mary. I went into a bathroom on video, spun around 3 times telling Bloody Mary, I'm the fucking devil. Show me your fucking face or you're gonna expire. And I put up my blood publicly for this Queen Mary Tudor. And you think this is funny. For the life of the flesh is in the blood to make an atonement for your filthy soul. Everything you do is an act. You sign laws and acts and all kinds of shit. Everything you do is a performance. How was your performance in bed today with your wife? I put up my blood for Mary Tudor. And then I got my wife to say very specific words and marry me off to Queen Mary Tudor, who is now known as Bloody Mary. So, if you don't think blood magic is real, then walk into the bathroom at 3 a.m. and repeat this exact shit I'm going to tell you. You look in the mirror at 3 a.m. You don't have to have a candle. What you need is to prepare a Bloody Mary with vodka in it. You're going to go to the mirror at 3 a.m. You're going to say, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, the devil sent me. You're going to take a sip of that Bloody Mary, and you're going to visualize that you're drinking it right from Bloody Mary's vagina. You're going to spin around. You're going to say, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, the devil sent me. You're going to take a sip of that Bloody Mary, and you're going to visualize that you were drinking that menses blood, men's true all blood, right from her vagina, Queen Mary Tudor, who is now Bloody Mary. You're going to spin around, do it again. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, the devil sent me. Take a drink of that Bloody Mary. You're going to visualize yourself drinking that pussy blood up. And you're going to bond with this force that has no blood to spill up of its own. You will have to prepare that blood with your careful hands.
Truth is, we can't detect anything about them or engage with them in any way. Every time we tried to scan, the computer went haywire.
Like a compass at the North Pole.
Well put. Why didn't we think of that, Connolly?
Black holes can also cause similar distortions.
Not to this degree. 6 hours ago, the signal stabilized long enough for us to get a fix on its position.
We were on our way to its coordinates when suddenly, boom, Enterprise suffered multiple catastrophic systems failures. Starfleet sending a team to tow it back to space dock for a full diagnostic. I'll kindly need your command codes, Mr. Survivor.
I cannot do that.
Pardon me?
Starship Command shall not be transferred without DNA authentication witnessed by the entire bridge crew. It is standard operating procedure since the war.
Of course it is. Yes, of course. Bless you.
It's called a black hole computer. One electron balanced by a positron. It's one light hole, that's the one above your head, the sun, balanced by a black hole at the center of the flat earth plane. There's literally no way to fuck this up. The whole basis of reality is like it's woven into everything. If the sun isn't sucked off by the black hole sun at the center of the flat earth plane, then there's no ash trailing jet aurora borealis shooting out. The infinite potential, the Earth's memory, the living dynamo of power. The computer's called Saturn, and it's conscious. There's a way to get out. Every compass is pointing to this holy hole where Jesus the Son needs to bang the fuck out of Mother Earth, where there's no infinite potential feedback loop coming out of this hole, hitting the dome and trickling down on you. This is so simple. There's literally no way to fuck it up. It's been rubbed in your face on literally everything. Jesus can't save you. Jesus is the sun above your head, and you need to get to where every compass is pointing to. This is where you'll become an exclamation character. You'll become immortal. It is what it is. So you're in the devil's box right now, the house of mirrors. And there's nobody around you who can see the way out. Everybody's lost in like a dream world. They can't see anything. They're fucking filthy retarded. They're in the land of the dead and they can't see it. They're legally dead. They're just a shadow of themselves. There's an exit out of this place. It's been rubbed in your face since day one. You know, the original compass points south to the living waters, the Holy Grail, the Fountain of Youth, the Garden of Eden. And it is what it is.
You're a little fussy.
You're a little fussy.
You're a little fussy.
You're a little fussy.
Ayun Irzul Arthi.
Ayun Irzul Arthi.
Ayun Irzul Arthi. Ayun Irzul Arthi.
Ayun Irzul Arthi.